2024 is almost over, so you know what that means. I have to do a favorites list, obviously. So this isn't like your typical favorites video where I'm gonna list off all the things that I love and tell you why I love them. Oh wait, that's exactly what I'm going to do. But I'm going to throw in one product that's a bit of a dark horse. It actually makes all the products on my favorites list work better and look better. You'll see what I mean. By the way, I'm Jeannie. I've been a pro makeup artist for over 12 years, working with celebrities, beauty brands, brides, and everyone in between. Welcome to my channel. So we're gonna dive right in. I had to really curate this list because I have quite a few favorites from this past year. But the way that I made the decision was thinking about what have I spoken a lot about on this channel. So if you have watched my channel before, you're probably gonna see some repeats. Sorry about that. But that just goes to show how much I love the products that I say that I love. Some of these are pro kit favorites, some are personal favorites. Starting off strong, starting with the frameworks of the face, eyebrows. I think eyebrows are fundamental to any makeup application. I firmly believe a strong brow leads to a strong makeup look, whatever that means to you. It does not mean you have to fill in your brows and do them the way I do them. It doesn't even mean you have to have a thick brow, but a groomed and filled in brow helps the makeup look so much better, helps it look cleaner and more elevated. This is the Ardell Brow Glue. Ardell actually sent this to me and I wasn't really sure about it when I first got it, but I will tell you this stuff is awesome. The thing I love about it is it's very quick drying. It has the rounded edges here and then has the flat edge right here. So you can kind of go in, turn it around whichever way you want to groom your brows. The number one thing that I love about this is that it dries super fast. I like makeup to be quick and beautiful so I can get out the door in the least amount of time as possible. This brow glue helps me create a brow in a minimal amount of time, and even less time than the Anastasia Brow Freeze, which if you've watched my channel before, you know that's like my tried and true, but this one is becoming a very close second. It's also super affordable. Ardell is a great brand. I'm sure you've heard of their lashes. Their lashes are legendary, and their brow products are great too. Now we're moving on to Complexion products. I am a pro makeup artist. Complexion and skin are where I focus most of my energy because my personal philosophy is if the skin looks good, everything looks good. The first one is from a brand that I'll be honest, I've been pretty lukewarm on for quite a while. I've bought a bunch of their products, I've tried them, they just don't really work for me. I know people who are tried and true stans for this brand and they love it, they swear by it. They use everything, or they use their brow products, they use their complexion products, they love them. So I'm gonna stop talking about it, I'm just gonna tell you what it is. It's the Benefit Do La La. Your makeup, you can mix this with your makeup, you could probably put it over your makeup too, because personal philosophy, there really are no rules when it comes to makeup. You can do whatever you want, do what works for you. I think that's the best way to go. So I'm gonna swatch it for you. Oh, by the way, this is in the shade Light Medium. So I have some here, and it's just this really beautiful highlighter. It's gonna even out your skin. It's gonna create that blurred effect that we all want, that kind of almost makes you look airbrushed. And it's just really beautiful. I'm also wearing it today. I moisturized and I put sunscreen on. I put this all over the face and then I just concealed in any areas that I needed it and kind of feathered out the concealer. And it is the perfect no makeup makeup. It doesn't sit on top of the skin. It absorbs into the skin really well. And one of the great things about Benefit is that it's in an affordable price range and it is easily available. I believe it comes in maybe 6 shades, 6 or 8 shades, but you can get away with using one shade for probably up to like 2 or 3 skin tones because of how sheer it is. It's basically like a filter for your face. I'm really impressed with this and I'm going to continue to use it. Only way I didn't really love using it was I mixed it with a really dewy foundation and it made me look like an oil slick. And I have more normal to dry skin. The way that I recommend to use it is if you do use it all over your face, put that down first and then be strategic with where you want to put the rest of your makeup. If you want to look like a disco ball and you want to have that dew and that shimmer all over your face, I say go for it. But for me, because I am not 25 anymore, and I have some lines on my face, I have some texture on my face. When I layered this under a very dewy foundation, it just brought out all that texture and it was not cute. Under the Complexion umbrella, we're moving on to powders. I'm gonna talk about 2 loose powders today, both of which I use on myself and in my pro kit. That's how much I love them. The first one is one that I discovered very recently because I went to an event for this brand and they gave us a whole bunch of stuff, including these powders. I'm talking about the Tarte Creaseless Setting Powder. These are awesome. They're very finely milled. They're so gorgeous. One of the things I can't stand about a loose setting powder is when you open it and all the powder's in the reservoir, and it just like spills out and it gets everywhere. It's just not travel friendly. And me being a working pro makeup artist, my kit is going with me everywhere. I don't always work from home. Sometimes I have clients come here, but most of the time I'm going to the client or I'm going to set. The thing I love about this Tarte powder in particular, they have this cute little powder puff that hangs out right on the top. I took this one for myself because I just love it. Anywhere from the lightest, they also have a translucent all the way up to the deepest, and I believe they have a deep translucent, but they also have a chestnut, they have a yellow, they have a banana, they have a pink and a lavender, both of which I have here because these are two of my favorites, and I'm going to tell you why. So as you can see, it has this little lid here, and you just open it up, and that's how you access the powder. It's genius. So you can just go in, press your little powder puff in, do whatever you need to do, or your brush, close it, put the top on, and it's ready for travel. And it can move all around, it can be shaken around, and it doesn't go anywhere. The two that I have here are the pink and the lavender, and I love, love, love these because they are color correcting in their own way. The pink I'm actually wearing underneath my eyes right now and in the middle of my face because it's brightening, and I love how the pink looks against the warmth of my skin, and the coolness of the pink color corrects under my eye and just brightens, but it's very natural. I would say the pink is good for anywhere from fair to like light to medium skin, maybe going into medium, just depending. I would not use this on super dark skin. The lavender is also color correcting. It's brightening, and it all really depends honestly on the formula, and the formula is so seamless and it's really, really silky and fine. So the Tarte powders are really good for setting and for brightening. This powder that I want to talk about is from Swede. These are the Miracle powders. This is perfect for finishing the face and literally giving you what I like to call a walking Instagram filter face, because this blurs, it evens out the skin, it gives a luminosity and sheen to the skin that is so beautiful. This is medium light. This one does not have the cute little plug that I was just talking about. I'm just gonna grab a powder brush. Brush is from Sicily. It's a huge brush. I feel like the bigger the better when it comes to this because the bristles aren't as compact and you want more of that diffused look on the face. I'm just gonna take a little of the powder on the brush, and then I'm gonna swirl it in the lid, tap off the excess, and then gonna just buff it. I don't know if you can see the difference between the two sides of my face. It's very subtle and it just blurs and smooths. I have them in my pro kit. I use them on a lot of my clients, and it's that last step at the end of the makeup that just elevates it to another level and makes it look so, so beautiful. There is something to be said for when pro makeup artists create makeup lines, because they are the ones who are literally in the field, who understand how products should work, how they should look. Case in point, I'm going to talk about the Makeup by Mario bronzing products because they are my absolute favorites. I've bought all these products with my own money. I've not been gifted. Hint, hint, Makeup by Mario. And I love them. I use them in every single makeup application that I do. This is the Soft Sculpt Transforming Skin Perfector. This is one of their powders. So you have the matte bronzer right here with the two illuminating powders there. You can use them separately. What I like to do is I'll swirl it all together on a brush and just use it to sculpt the face. And it creates this soft sculpt and bronze to the skin and just makes the skin look so, so good. This is more of like a serum-like consistency. This is their serum bronzer. A little on the back of my hand here. And the thing about this, it's almost goof proof. Like you can put it on the face with a brush, with your fingers, with a sponge, and it's very easy to work with. You can't really mess it up, and that's what I love about it too, because I love telling people, especially regular people who don't know how to do makeup, who are like, it's too daunting. I only use powders, but I really would love to use creams or liquids. What do I do? I tell them to try this product in particular because, like I said, it's really user-friendly and it just looks so beautiful on the skin because it melts into the skin and it looks like it's a part of your face, and that's really what we want, right? I also have two blushes that I want to talk about. One is cream, one is powder. I have to give both categories their due diligence because it's two completely different formulas and they give completely different finishes. First one is a liquid blush, and this is more of a personal favorite of mine. It is in my kit. I do use it sometimes. I don't use it as much in my pro kit as I do on myself, and I wore it almost every single day this year. I'm talking about the Rare Beauty Cream Blush. This formula is so beautiful. They melt into the skin and give you that kind of flushed from within look. That was the thing that I loved about it, is that I felt like it made me look really fresh, really awake, especially on days when I needed that boost. Love this blush. Now with powder blushes, I do like a matte powder blush sometimes. This blush is more illuminating. It's the RMS Redimension Hydra Power Blush. Woo! as you can see, so much dimension there. It's so, so gorgeous. And then here's a swatch. So pretty. I use this on clients. I use this on carpets when I just want to give the cheek a little bit of that sort of sheen. So, you know, when they turn for the picture, it catches that light. I use it on brides. This shade in particular is French Rosé. It's probably my favorite of the ones that I have. I do have one called Hanky Panky, which is more of a plum shade. That one's beautiful too. But this one just adds that beautiful kind of youthful Barbie rosiness. It's just chef's kiss. RMS is a great brand. It's a clean brand and they have not sacrificed quality. Speaking of clean beauty brands, I'm moving on to mascara. My favorite mascara of this year is from Tower 28 and it's actually the brown mascara. This is in the color Drift. It is just the most beautiful deep brown. I love, love, love this formula. I wore this all year. I think this is my second or third tube that I've purchased. Sometimes I find with brown mascaras, they just don't show up, particularly on my lashes because I do have dark features. I have dark eyes, I have dark hair, and I have dark lashes. And I wanted something that's gonna help make my lashes pop, but maybe not necessarily a black. I tried this mascara and I was an instant convert because it just feathers out the lashes. It gives you a little bit of thickening, but it gives you more of that like kind of feathered, beautiful lash. I never loved brown mascara until I tried this mascara. Last but not least is my absolute favorite lip combination that I'm actually wearing right now. I've been wearing it since probably March or April. I wear it almost every day. I get a ton of compliments. It's also from Rare Beauty. It's the Humble Lip Liner and Lipstick. The formulas on these are both really great. It's just a beautiful everyday lip. There's a little bit of effort put into it, so it gives it a little bit of elevated quality. I love it, and I wanted to share it with you mostly because the formula is so comfortable. I wear this lip all day long. It doesn't bleed and it doesn't feather, and it's really comfortable to wear. So I was just kidding about that being my last product. I have one more product to share with you because as promised, there was a bit of a dark horse product that I wanted to talk about. And the reason I said that it was a dark horse is because it's not makeup, it's skincare. Because like I said, this product is going to help all the other makeup look even better. And that reason being is because it's an exfoliant. It's from the brand Human Race. This is their rice powder cleanser. Now, I will be the first to tell you, I don't particularly love physical exfoliants. I prefer to use a chemical exfoliant, usually through toners like an AHA toner or even a lactic acid toner. I was not expecting to like this product, but it is one of the most gentle cleansers. Like I said, it's a rice powder cleanser. So I have a little bit in my palm right here. I'm just gonna take a little bit of water. It has this milky texture to it. It's so finely milled. There's fruit AHAs in this product to help gently resurface the skin, and the fruit acids also help to brighten the skin. I started using this on the recommendation of one of my clients who's a beauty editor. She loves this cleanser. I usually use this as my third cleanse. Yes, I do triple cleanse most of the time. Whenever I wear makeup, I always do 3 cleanses because I feel like the first 2 are only just getting the makeup and the debris off of your face. The third cleanse is to make sure your skin is really, really clean. By the way, this is not a new product. This is just new to me. It helps your skin feel like a baby's. It's just so smooth. It exfoliates, gives you that glow, and my skin looks amazing. So that's pretty much my end of 2024 favorite products from both my professional kit and my personal kit. If you want to check out any of the products that I spoke about, I will have it linked in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week with a brand new tutorial.